Hi, about time for another cooking video. In fact, it's about time for sort of any YouTube videos. I'm afraid, due to various reasons, I haven't made many YouTube videos this year. But this one's about to start. What we're going to do, remember this is cooking for bachelors, and we're going to make some escalopes out of this pork fillet. Escalopes are great, especially in this weather. Well, they don't need much cooking, hardly need any cooking because it's really hot here in the UK. So anything that means that you don't have to cook for very long, generate much heat, brilliant. Okay, well, first of all, this escalope costs £3.60. Now I can usually get them for under £3, and there's easily enough for me for 2 meals, more really. You probably get 3 out of them. But to keep things simple, I'm going to use half this escalope. So that is getting on for £2. I like to keep it beneath that, but there we go. The price of everything is going up. I mean, you know, what can you do? Okay, now what we're going to do is cut this fillet in half. About there, I think. I'm trying to keep it in there so I don't have to do too much. I don't have to put it in something else. Right, to put it in the fridge, put it away for tomorrow. And things have much shorter sell-by dates on now, so you know you've got to cook things quickly. Right, we're just going to quickly trim off this sort of membrane here, or whatever it is. Whatever the medical name is, I've no idea. Sharp knife helps, of course. Try not to take too much meat. You can be too fussy because this actually runs through it to a certain extent. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is cut this into 3. Like that. Get rid of that. Okay, and the next thing we need is some cling film. There we go, here's cling film. Nice big bit. Spread that out. Spread that out. And put these sort of fairly evenly spaced. Try and leave some room there between the edge, okay? And we're going to get another bit of cling film. And put this over the top. Naturally it's not cooperating. Over that goes like that. And the next thing you need is one of these. Here you go, girls. This is cooking for bachelors, but I'll just point out that I already have what you need to keep me under control here, so you needn't bring much. And what we're going to do, this is really heavy, we're going to give it a good whacking. Okay, and this is how I like to do it. You see, you've reached the limit that side already. Damn it. Okay, what I like to do is spin it clockwise. See if we can do a few repairs up here. The stuff at that end is obviously getting the hardest hits. Okay. In this bit you can see that membrane actually running through it. Okay, turn it anti-clockwise, clockwise again. One more time. Running repairs. Okay, and that is essentially stage one. We've now got 3. It's amazing how they spread out, isn't it? Look how big that is. We've now got 3 fillets and we'll go on to stage 2. Okay, in stage 2 we've got some flour with salt and pepper mixed into it, a beaten egg and some breadcrumbs. I'm just using these, you can make your own. And also somewhere to put the finished escalopes. Okay, here's the escalopes. We'll peel off the top bit of cling film. Just put the fillet away. And we'll take one of these escalopes. Right, it's absolutely really thin now after that battering we gave it. Dip it in the flour first. Okay, you're going to have to do this a few times. Okay, try and get flour everywhere, which is a bit tricky. I'm sure you'll develop your own technique. Then we want to dredge it. We really want to dredge it in this egg. Okay, make sure there's egg everywhere. The flour, of course, helps pick up the egg. It's so thin it's disintegrating a bit, but never mind. Try and make sure there's egg everywhere. It's a bit icky this, but it's worth it. I know that bit's come adrift completely. Then we'll take this one and we will dip it in breadcrumbs. I've left the breadcrumbs out because these do pick up an awful lot, so we're going to need to recharge. Well, I'm going to need to recharge. I'll just show you how to do one of these rather than 3 because, you know, it's the same. It's the same process. And there we go. That's what you're left with. I'll show you why I'm doing it like this, why I'm putting it on a silver tray a bit later, or a tray with silver paper on it. I'll just do the other 2 and then come back. Plate. The reason I've set it out on the silver paper is because, like, most people would fry these. Okay, and if you fry them, they become deliciously crisp on the outside. You know, you only have to do them for a couple of minutes each side. That meat is so thin, you saw how much I beat it out. But I don't really eat a lot of fried food, in fact hardly ever, because ever since I was a kid I've always put on weight really easily, so I avoid fried food. And so I'm going to cook it in my halogen oven. So what I'm going to do is put it on the high shelf thing and cook it for just a few minutes each side. That's all it needs because the meat is so thin. I'm going to cook up some pasta, which I'm sure I don't really have to show you. and some salad, which I bought in from the supermarket, ready mixed, because if you're a bachelor, it doesn't make any sense to buy all the separate vegetables and make your own salad, because you just end up with loads going off. So it makes much more sense to, you know, buy the pre-mixed stuff. So what I'll do is I'll cook the pasta, and I'll come back when it's all plated up. Okay, let's plate up. This is actually the next day in the second half of the fillet, because when I went to check the footage last night, it suddenly switched into slow-mo for some reason. But anyway, let's plate up. We've got some pasta, so we're going to add salt, pepper, one of the fillets, or the escalopes rather. Now these I've left, I did a bit thicker than I did last night. If you're grilling them, you want to take more time so that the breadcrumbs toast up a bit. If you're frying them, you can make them thinner like I did, like I've just shown you, because it'll crisp up a lot quicker. So if you leave them thicker for grilling, that makes sense. That's just a shop-bought salad with added croutons. What I really like with this is lime. I think lime goes really, really well. And I forgot the parmesan. Okay, parmesan. Yum, 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 yum. And that is it. That is one of my favourite summer meals. I've really been enjoying it recently. I've probably been overdoing it a bit actually. But as I say, the advantage is the only heat you generate is by cooking the pasta, and this is very quick. So there you go. Give it a try. I hope you enjoy it. Good summer meal, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.